the past several years, the State College crows have been making a comeback to the university and State College area. It isn't often we get these unwanted visitors, but when we do, they come in flocks, literally. The crows have come back this year and it appears that they just aren't ready to leave. The birds manage to overstay their welcome every year, but this is the first in quite some time that they have invaded the western part of campus. Students with classes in the Walker Building have been welcomed daily in the early morning hours.
Well, I've been in the State College area for several years now, and I've noticed that there's been crows every year here in State College. I've heard the fireworks shot at them, and I've seen the lasers that they shoot and try to scatter the birds away. But for some reason, it seems in particular this year that there have been a lot more crows in the area. Perhaps it's because I'm a weather observer here at the co-op station right beside Walker Building, and every morning around 7 a.m. I have to go outside and there are these gigantic trees and they seem to be just cloaked in black. There are thousands of crows and they're making the most ridiculous noise out there, and it's quite terrifying at times.
Back in 2009, about 3,000 crows migrated to campus. Luckily, this time around, estimates reveal that there aren't quite as many. But it's not just the appearance of the crows that has everyone cawing. It's what they leave behind. Crow excrement is a common sight on campus, and it has people alarmed as it causes unpleasant and unsanitary conditions. Between the speckled sidewalks and drops from trees, the excrement is hard to avoid.
People are starting to call it around here is the amount of poop that is just covering the ground. I walk to Walker Building here at the Meteorology Center and I have to sidestep every step or so because it just seems like a sheet of white. You don't know if it snowed the night before or there's just been a lot of birds around.
You wouldn't think these are scary, but something does. Believe it or not, these crow effigies, or dead crow lookalikes, are used as a scare tactic for the crows. Other methods University Park OPP uses to take care of the crow problem are the use of pyrotechnics, which is a system that involves sounds of screams and other noises, fogging, and now green pointer lasers in an attempt to shoo away the pesky birds.
Well, I may have a bit of an irrational fear when it comes to crows because I was attacked at a younger age by some birds in a cage when I was locked in there, but just noticing the sheer number of crows around campus at this time of year, I feel like somebody should really do something about it because, for one thing, just the other day I was awoken at around 6 a.m. to these blood-curdling screams of crows right outside of my window, and I just don't want to take it any longer.
The crows should migrate by the time spring rolls around, but until then, just remember to look before you walk. For Whether or Not, I'm Jillian. Stay classy.